Alrighty guys, so today I was going through again the local LCBO here in St. Catharines, and it's a really amazing LCBO because I find beer at this particular location on Geneva Street that I don't find anywhere else. It's a little hidden gem, and I found this beer from a relatively new brewery. They don't have a specific brewery, it seems like they're a contract brewery, but I'm quite excited to see what this is because it seems to be a competitor to Corona. Let's do this. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski from the Rooster Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by a new brewery, it seems, called Gringo out of Toronto, Ontario. Contract brewery. This is Pachanga? Pachanga? I don't know. I'm not too sure what that word is. I'm sorry. It's a cerveza though. I'm guessing it's a lager. That's what it says on Untapped. Coming in at 4.5% ABV, 16 IBUs on a pretty badass looking can. Black, green, you got a Mexican style skull there, wearing a sombrero with a hop, melded into the sombrero there. Pretty cool, biting down on a stick of barley. Pretty cool indeed. Like I said, 4.5%, 16 IBUs. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Beer, 1-on-1 pint glass. Let's pour it up. Let's do this. It's Friday. It's been a long week. Got a lot of work done. Staying here till tomorrow. Let's enjoy a pint. Looking at the beer itself, nice golden, pale gold, pale straw color, looking exactly like any other lager. Pretty cool. A lot of effervescence. Nice white head on top. Extremely clear on the nose. Little hint of like lime in here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, typical, Mexican style lager, cerveza, little bready, slight caramel, but a nice hint of lime out of this one. Not like a Bud Light lime by any means, but like a natural lime zest. That smells pretty damn good. Let's give it a little shaky shake, see what happens. Yeah, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of lime, shoot through a bit more. Little notes of cucumber on the back end, super refreshing on the nose. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, flavor, not bad, but not as great as the nose. The flavor does seem a little almost like oxidized, per se, a little cardboardy, just like a touch, but I think that's not going to do it justice. Not by a long shot. So we need more. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking and really figure this guy out. Yeah. Initial impressions: crisp, not totally clean, but crisp indeed. Refreshing, light-bodied, little oxidized in my opinion. Caramels. Not caramels, slightly bready, a little grainy, again with that little lemon zest, citrusy, note to it. But it has a longer, bitter, lingering finish. A little bit of like a hop spice per se, but without, your pine or grapefruit or tremendous, hop bitterness when you think about, hops in beer. But as far as lagers go, there's a little bit of zing, a little bit of bitterness zing that lingers through from like the third act in the sip and just goes through to like your sort of lasting flavors in your mouth. Interesting, not bad. Definitely a little different twist on the end, which I can say I kind of like. But again, it is slightly oxidized in my opinion. Just in the beginning, getting that little bit of little bit of cardboardiness out of it, but overall not too bad. Nice little different sort of lager, and even Mexican lager. A little different from what I'm used to, which I'd say is a great thing. Moving over to the can again. Beautiful can design. I'm really sorry I can't pronounce it. From El Gringo La Pachanga. Pachanga? No idea. I'm so sorry. Again, 4.5% ABV, 16 IBUs. No description on the can. Recommended glass though is Pilsner, 16 IBUs, and serving temp is anywhere between 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. On the bottom, we do have a canned on date, the 16th of December 2020. There is a website. Why did a website not come up for me when I Googled your name? What am I doing? Okay. Website. elgringobeer.ca. What is this place? This is a brewery, April Brewery. What? Is this an offshoot of something? I'm so confused. About us, best craft beer. Brewing is our life, is our water. Don't waste time drinking other things. I'm so confused on what this brewery is because they have different beers for different prices, but it doesn't seem to be their beers. And there's not really much about them that it seems. I'm kind of confused on the website because it's showing like one thing. It's showing different beers from different breweries or something. I finally found the La Pachanga, but I'm confused. Okay, let's just continue on. Here we go. La Pachanga, kind of hard to find, but that's neither here nor there. 4.5% ABV, perfect for. That's it. Perfect for is the description under that. 16 IBUs, not bitter and not tasteless. This beer was crafted with noble hops to achieve the perfect balance. Okay, that makes sense. Our process, La Pachanga, is made with only natural ingredients, no preservatives or additives. This is why we call it craft cerveza. Year-round availability. Available all year in cans and on tap in selected restaurants. La Pachanga means party, lively celebration. This authentic cerveza is light, crispy, and yet flavorful. The perfect Latin way of celebrating the good times in life. That's solid. I'm so confused as what this is. Who the brewery is. If it's owned by somebody else or owned by people. We're at Melbourne, Australia. I am so confused as to what is going on with this brewery. Where is this brewery from? Does Untappd say? Nope, just says contract brewery from Toronto, Ontario. I'm so confused. Interesting website. Kind of hard to determine what's going on. Okay, moving on. La Pachanga on Untappd. 3.32 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 96 ratings. Pretty straightforward. Finally, over on the LCBO website, La Pachanga Lager has been given it's $3.25 for the 473 ml can. Not a bad price, right in that, average what I want to say, but very confused when I got to the website. Because it's El Gringo beers, but then they're saying they're in Australia, and then it doesn't seem like 99% of the website has anything to do with El Gringo, other than the top portion and the name of the website and the one La Pachanga beer. But they're showing different kind of beers, one with the word April on it, from H & Co, which doesn't make sense. When I go to the beer portion, they got London Pride, Bernard's Red, Bernard Pils, Bernard Dark, Triple Carmeletti, stuff that I haven't heard of. At what seems to be ridiculous prices. And then a bunch of beers from April? Not the month, but like a name of April. And then stuff spit out in euros or something. April Brewery. So does April Brewery own El Gringo? There's so many names and companies and things going on this website that I am so lost. Unless it's April Brewery, they own partial El Gringo, and that's how they're doing it in the Canadian market. And they're from somewhere, in either Europe or Australia or something. It's a mishmash of things, and I don't see any Mexicans. I'm gonna enjoy this last sip, I guess. Cheers, everybody. My camera's gonna die. Overall, El Gringo, La Pachanga. Hard name to say. Interesting beer, little oxidized, but not bad. Website is confusingly terrible, but I don't mind the beer. If it was fresh, I'd like it a lot more. Solid 6.8 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, like I said, the can design is actually pretty badass, not gonna lie. Good stuff here. ABV, IBU, serving temp, glassware. No big description, but that's just fine. No ingredients either, but it does contain barley, clearly. And on the bottom, packaged on date. Really do like that. As for the website, it's named elgringo.ca, Canadian website. Excuse me, Canadian domain. But you got beers from this thing called April Brewery. You have pricing in euros. And then you have a note at the bottom of one of the pages saying you're in Australia. And there's no Mexicans. No Mexican, no Latin American, no nothing that ties in El Gringo with any of the other mishmash of countries. I'm lost. Presentation of the can looks great. That's getting a solid 7.5. But if you're throwing in the website, I gotta drop that down to like a 3.5 because I don't know what the hell's going on. And I'm more confused now than when I started this review. And I'm kinda turned off from the beer at the moment, to be completely honest. But I like it. I just want to understand where it came from, what it do, and who you are. Anyway, before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beer on review in the future, you can leave all of that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, I would greatly appreciate it as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. This is the most confusing beer I've ever reviewed, 'cause I don't know where it's from or what it's doing. What a wild ride. Cheers.